one of the tactics that the criminal handlers and the remote neural technology, when they're soliciting my cardiac system, my throat, and more importantly, my perception, because my perception is my sensories and my perception is where they bring in their bestiality. Their bestiality, both the blacks and the whites are are bestiality, and the agamis of them. These are bestiality. Bestiality is abusive behavior and hatred. It's a hatred. It's a hatred that actually comes from from terrestrial beings. These terrestrial beings, they mask the bestiality, the voodoo-ness, the hatred that is carried through their voodoo, or their voodoo behavior is a hatred behavior, and the same goes for their witch behavior. And their hatred is masked with the charmness of a target's loved ones, with the target's friends, family members, children, the personalities and charmness of children. And the reason I don't want to say this much, because the terrestrials themselves have easy excuses. So I'm doing my best to figure out how to explain this. Bestiality and hatred from a black beast, blonde beast, and a Filipino beast in its reptilianness. I don't even want to say reptilianness, because most of our human community experiences abuse and bestiality, and most of our unfortunate human earthlings have been told that it's your earthlings that are doing it, but it's really a terrestrial being. It's really a terrestrial being looks just like an earthling for the most part. The only difference is that the terrestrial being has voodoo energy, voodoo heat, bestiality heat. That the density of energy and the energy of hatred, the pollution energy, is what separates a terrestrial being from an earthling. An earthling has limits. A terrestrial being is far more than an earthling's limits. That has been my experience with it. These are energy, these beings and these bitch disease, and I really wanted to expose the BLACKBEAST, and there are 6 blonde bitch disease that stand in the way of me exposing the BLACKBEAST and its bestiality. And its bestiality, its voodoo, and its eyes of voodoos, and its intentions of degradingness, annihilation, oppression. They easily mask. They mask this. They mask their bestiality, their abuse, and their hatred with the charmness, with the charmed personalities of a targeted person's family members. And remember, I said the personalities of a targeted person's family members and friends. And again, it's in the remote neural capability, the remote neural technology of it. In my perception, they play out. They will terrorize the hell out of a targeted person and the family members of a targeted person in their perception, in their instinct, in their chakra system. The bestiality of a black beast will solicit on the nervous system of the targeted person, in the perception, the chakras, the cardiac system, the vocal chakra. And the black beast is almost always accompanied by at least 6 blonde bitch ES and Philippine bitch ES.